Hello everyone, the last part of the chapter 9 that you do need to know is the half-life that will be tested on your exam. So what is half-life? That is defined as the time required for one half of a given quantity of a substance to undergo change. So each radioactive isotope has its own half-life that range from very small, really short time to billions of years. And the shorter the half-time is, the more unstable the isotope is. This is just a table of the half-lives of selected radioisotopes that range from very short days or hours or to thousands of years. So if we are looking at the decay or the quantity decrease based on the half-life, we will notice that it is decreased by exponential. So that is how we look at the half-life. But what we do need to know is how we can use the half-life given information to predict what is the quantity after a certain time. Now we are going to use this example to figure out how to predict the extent of radioactive decay. In other words, how much will remain after certain days. So this one is a patient that received 10.0 nanogram of a radioisotope with a half-life of 12 hours. So that meaning after every 12 hours, the quantity will be decreased by half. And how much will remain in the body after 2.0 days, assuming radioactive decay is the only path for removal of the isotope from the body. So let's just do a little chart here. This is our starting point. We have 10.0 nanograms. So the first one, we are going to go over 12 hours. So after 12 hours, it will be 5.0 nanogram because that's the half-life. Another 12 hours, and that will be 2.5 nanogram. And another 12 hours, it will be 1.25 nanogram. So the question is how many 12 hours in 2 days? The answer will be 4 12 hours. So after another 12 hours, that will be after 2 days. That is 0.625 nanograms. So that is how much was left in the body after 2 days with this radioisotope that with a half-life of 12 hours.